Is Vicky, and today I'm going to be talking about Google Homes. Google is not just a search engine anymore, it has many other products and services that it offers, and today I'm going to be talking specifically about Google Homes. So, what exactly is Google Home? I have a little video here that would help you see what exactly it looks like and the interface, how you can interact with it, and the device itself. So, have a look. That is what Google Home looks like. It is a very small device and it can be easily hidden anywhere that you want. And it's pretty easy to conceal too in your home, so it's not obvious, unlike Amazon Echo that looks like Bluetooth speakers. Homes has buttons and like a little button on the end that you can press to mute it, so that takes care of a lot of privacy concerns that people have, and Google Home won't be able to listen to you when that button is on. Back to what Google Home is. Google Home is essentially voice activated speakers, right? Google Home is a Wi Fi speaker that also works as a smart home control center, and it's essentially an assistant for your home family. It is designed to process a wide array of commands based on the number of compatible devices in your home. For example, Nest, which is a thermostat control. It was launched in October 2016 as a response to Amazon Echo. Google Home uses Google's new Assistant AI. So it runs on Google's new voice assistant, which is also built into the new Google smartphone, the Pixel. And it paired with this new technology, the device will allow you to play music, get answers from Google, and control other devices. Like I said, Google Home has connectivity to your other smart home devices, for example, Nest or Chromecast. So by simply saying, OK, Google, and followed by the command, Google Home will do as you say. So why should you invest in a Google Home? What are the different uses? I will talk about the uses right now so you can see what are the different ways of using your Google Home. The device can play YouTube music and of course Google Play Music as well as Spotify, Pandora, and iHeartRadio. You can use Google Home to lower the room temperature or load specific entertainment choices simply at your verbal request. Use Google Homes to remind you of things or set alarms to help Google Home wake you up in the morning. It will also update you on the morning commute in a voice so soothing it will soften the blow of a traffic report. You can use it to play back entertainment throughout your entire home, effortlessly manage everyday tasks, and ask Google whatever you want to know simply by saying, OK, Google. Evolving technology, consumers now have affordable Internet of Things devices to choose from. For example, Google Homes. It only costs about $130 and is pretty affordable to an everyday user. This is just an example of the growing connectedness of homes and our daily lives, and this proves that Internet of Things industry is continuing to grow at a consumer level. Google Home fits into the criteria of smart living. It is essentially a smart home hub. The Internet of Things is a key component of home automation and smart homes. actually is Internet of Things. The Internet of Things revolves around increased machine to machine communication and is built on cloud computing and networks of data gathering sensors. It's mobile, virtual, and instantaneous connection. Home automation can be defined as automating the ability to control items around the house, from window shades to pet feeders, with a simple push of a button, and in this case, well, your voice command. Google Home can be a control center for your entire home because it has access to Google Assistant. Like I said, the Google AI is used by Google Homes to do things like set alarm and timers and manage to-do list or a shopping list. It will also connect your smart home and popular network systems. That means you will be able to control your smart lights, switches, doors, and Google's own Nest products. Google is not the only one in the market with technology like that. There are other voice assistants, for example, Siri. You might have seen on your iPhone. Alexa is what is behind Amazon Echo, and Cortana used by Microsoft. Owning a voice assistant such as Google Home or Amazon Echo definitely welcomes you to a life of luxurious convenience. However, it does come at a cost. Google Home is always listening for the phrase "OK Google" so it can follow the command that follows afterwards. This issue does concern some people just because of the fact that it is always listening. This raises questions such as like can information be mined through homes that can be used to build advertising profiles. Whenever you make a voice request, Google Home or Alexa enabled devices record a stream of audio clips of what you say. Those files are sent to the server, which are the real brains of the operation, to process the audio and formulate a response. The recorded clips are associated to your user account, and that process is enabled by default. What exactly does Google do with the data it collects from your device? The device will use its audio history to learn of the user's voices and how specific users pronounce certain words and phrases and further improve speech recognition, which is not really a bad thing. Tell Google If you tell Google Home to stop listening or press the mute button that's on the device itself, it will disable the microphone. However, I feel like that does defeat the whole purpose of the device itself, as that's what it's meant to do. As long as you say the keyword followed by your command afterwards, it's going to listen. So it is essentially always listening, but it is only listening to the command that you say after the wake words or the keyword, which in this case is OK Google or Hey Google. You do have the option to delete your log of audio clips for both Google Homes and Alexa. It's unclear whether the data survives on servers after you delete your audio files or your results or your queries in your account. Reports have shown that when they've built Google Home, keeping in mind the security and privacy concerns, it is built within the device rather than thought of afterwards. Voice messages, when they're sent to servers, they are encrypted, so that does make it hack proof, hopefully. And users actually do have the option to track their information or see every information that's been collected about them if they go on my activity page for their Google account. And they have the option to delete it, to see what they've been, some options to disable certain tracking records. That is completely up to the user. Conclusion, Google Home is a promising step towards the future. There are definitely a lot of pros, such as its small, compact design blends in perfectly with its surrounding. The microphone is sensitive enough that it picks up commands from across the room or even in noisy environments. It integrates nicely with smartphones and Chromecast devices. It's like having a personal assistant always there ready to help you. However, with technology like this, privacy is an issue. Usually, people have a tendency to go for new features or something that's cool and exciting, and they tend to overlook privacy. Naturally, whenever there's a connected device sitting at the microphone that's always listening, privacy concerns are sure to follow. As in this case, with similar devices, Google Home is only listening for its wake command followed by whatever you say afterwards. Only after hearing the wake command, for example, OK Google, does the device begin transmitting what is set to Google's server to decipher what action it needs to take. You do have the ability to view all of your personal recording in My Activity section, and also have the ability to delete some of the queries or recording that you've made. On top of that, you do have a button on the back of Home that will disable the microphone for you. It is not perfect. Google Home still has a lot of features that are yet to be added, and it's still getting there. It still has a lot of learning to do before it is actually completely perfect. However, for a price of $130 or $129, it's not a bad investment at all. It does make your life a little easier. Like I said, it's like having a personal assistant there with you, ready to help you always. So that was my review of Google Homes.